Hey, howdy everybody. Welcome back to another video. I've got something new for you today, and it's kind of a little different than just the knife part. So let me give you a little sneak peek before we get into the content. And all right, so if you know, you know. Let's get right into it. So this is kind of a little thing that came up as a hobby along with the EDC stuff that I do, and that would be coin collection. So I started collecting coins first from TCal, and I had ordered a couple knives a couple years ago, and they, TCal can take some time on his knives, but man, they are beautiful. I love them. I have my favorite one here. So TCal sent this with the two knives, and he is a retired Marine, and so challenge coins are big in the Marines, and this is what he sends. So I'll zoom you in here a little bit, and you can see kind of the intricacy of this coin. But these are called challenge coins in the Marines, right? And essentially you're supposed to, I believe if I have this correct, you pass this along if you need a favor or something like that. And that's where he got his idea from, which I think is super cool. So this is kind of where the love of it started for me. It was just seeing how beautiful and how intricate and just kind of the meaning behind something like this, right? So after that, I, of course, had to then pick up one from my favorite place, and that was Jack Wolf Knives. This is the... Oh, let me see if I can pull it up. So this is their 20K commemorative coin. There is actually still some on their website. They're $13.99. Y'all should go over there and get them. It is a super beautiful coin, and it's limited. So once they're gone, they're gone. It is a diameter of 1 3/4 inches, thickness of 1/16 of an inch, and weight is about 1.5 ounces. So it's antique copper, zinc alloy. The antique copper is the finish. It's a zinc alloy, art by Sean Tiffany. But man, this is a super beautiful one. As you can tell, it gets dinged up in my pocket a little bit. I don't carry it with a pouch, so they're gonna get kind of dinged up. But yeah, so this was where I went to secondly, and as you can tell, it's just a beautiful coin. Something that you never know when you might need a heads tail flipper, doing some gambling, or who knows. But it's just something that I like to carry. So after that, I kind of dove into my first special edition one, or limited one. And this was one that was a Urban EDC and Raven the Pirate collab. So they came in this really cool memento box. Let me get you the right way. You have the skull there with the little gold tooth. And then inside was the coin, which was this, or is this. So this is definitely a little bit more special. So it's a diameter of, I think it's a little over an inch. Thickness of, it's like 2.5 millimeters, really small, real thin coin. And it is a matte black zinc alloy with a hand-applied gold accent all the way around. So the tooth, you can see it underneath a little bit. And then the back has that Urban EDC. And it is, life is transient, capture it and cherish it forever. Basically, what this is saying is, you know, life is fleeting. Everybody is going to die, so you have to remember to live. It's one of my favorite sayings. This coin speaks a lot to me, and golly, is it beautiful. So next after that, where I've gone, and this was off of a good buddy of mine, Jeff. Jeff, I don't know if you watch my videos. If you do, man, I really appreciate that. I don't think there's a reason that you would, but it'd be really cool if you did. And that was to Dead Mystic gear. Now, Dead Mystic gear makes quite a bit of different things, and these are the first two that I've gotten, and they are some of their coins. And I mean, the work on them is just beautiful. And the big thing with Dead Mystic for me is the leaves are a representation, and this is straight from their site. The leaves are representations of our lives and the cycles we experience. Leaves start off as a bud every year, nourished by the sun, rain, and fluctuating temperatures. Each day they are growing, taking on the lessons of life, and weathering many storms. So essentially this is, I mean, and it goes on. Y'all need to go to their website and read it. This is a great company to get behind and to support. They make just absolutely beautiful stuff. Like I said, I'll put some of it up on the screen while I'm talking and going through some of this so you can see them. But they have, like, you know, different colors. They've got titanium ones. They have patches. They have, you know, beads, PVC beads, titanium leaves, these coin style leaves, slips. They've got, I mean, you name it. PVC ones with holes that you can put on lanyards. I mean, you name it. They've got a little bit of everything, and they've got a lot of really, really cool stuff. So let's go ahead now and get into what has become, I guess, now the next iteration of my journey into the coin world, right? So, since TKel started all of this, he can help me open up the most recent one, get all these out of the screen, and let's back y'all out just a little bit more. All right. Nothing like a TKel Piranha. All right. Wow. What an experience. Okay. Let's get you zoomed in here. Look at that antique style box. Get a little untie here on the bottom. All right, so let's see what we've got. Gosh, it's heavy. There's got to be something in here, not just the coin, obviously. I don't want to cut it. Okay. Let's take a better look at that. Wow. Look at that. That is cool. So the price on these was $100. This is, I believe, the version 8. I don't have any of them from before, but all right. So you've got a sticker here. Very cool. He has a super cool logo. I really like that. And then, wow, look at that. So it's supposed to be as if it is sitting in a box of ice, essentially. Or a block of ice. All right, so let's see. See? And the coin is actually in there itself, and the block has an engraving. It's also doubles as a paperweight, which is, I mean, just super cool. And then you put this right back over and line up where the skull and everything is. And there you go. All right, so let's get you back down over here and raise you up just a little bit. Wow, look at the intricacy on this. This is so cool. And oh my God, it's heavy. Wow, look at the milling on the side here. And the back side here. All right, so let me give you all some of the specs on this. So this was a limited run. Once it's gone, they never come back from my understanding, so I grabbed one while I could. But this is it's a bit of a throwback to the days of artifice, subterfuge, and ruse, aka magic. So basically it's a coin that's showing you that there's always something more than meets the eye. And seeing is believing is a huge one for this. So at first glance, it's as if the very design has been faded away with time, lost in the sand. Yet, as it spins on the table, the imaginary coin comes to life. Your mind pieces the blanks together, forming the skull that we have all come to know. It's very much embodies the spirit of more than meets the eye. So it is appearing in a frozen in ice, double-sided image fusing into one. You really need to see to believe it. I mean, it's true. I mean, the coin is missing part of the face here, but when you put this back over it and match them up perfectly, you've got the whole thing back. Like it really is a very cool design. Like the actual ability that went into this and the thought and everything is just beyond cool, right? Like that gives you the image that it's all back together, but when it's a coin alone, it's weathered, it's seen better days. So solid brass, 45 millimeter diameter. The glass is PPL ice block / paperweight, metal presentation box. And by the way, PPL stands for Pete's Pirate Life. And then the Pete's Pirate Life sticker. So that's what comes in it. And then also just know, guys, if you do have one of these, he puts on his website that if you eBay these and try to sell them on the secondary, that you will never be able to buy from him again. Look, at the man owns and runs his own business. He can do what he wants. He doesn't want you price gouging people on the secondary. He wants people to get these because they want them and love them. And I am super happy and glad that I could get one. Pete, I'm glad to have my first one in the collection. Can't wait to get more, man. If you ever see this, you make really, really banging cool stuff. And yeah. Thanks, guys. See y'all in the next one.